Get some analysis about what was moving the markets today. Julia Lee joins us from Bell Direct. Julia, good to talk to you. We had that positive open and then the market spent the rest of the day losing ground. Why was that?
Friday, this is the type of day that both investors and traders don't like to see. The market down by 0.5% by the close. And if we have a look at the intraday chart and have a look at what happened on the Australian share market today, very early during the open, we saw it reach 4,799 points, almost touching that 4,800 point resistance level and then getting scared off by that 4,800 point mark. And it falls for the rest of the session and in the end closing on the lows. Now, short term, that is quite a bearish signal, but even more concerning are some of the more longer term signals on the Australian share market. And if we have a look at the yearly chart, this is for the ASX 200 index. This is what it looks like at the moment. You can see that 4,800 point mark has been a test for the market back in September, and it's a test for the market once again in November. We've shied off that mark a number of times now. In the short term, it almost looks like a double top forming on the market, which would be a reversal signal from the strong gains that we've seen in the last couple of weeks. And if I just magnify that area a little bit, have a look at a version, what you can also see on a longer term scale is perhaps a head and shoulders pattern forming. You have the head here and the two shoulders on either side. Now, a confirmation of that head and shoulders would be a break of that neckline, which is just under that 4,500 point mark. But if we do see a break of that neckline, that would be a reversal signal from that strong uptrend we have seen since March, and we could see the market targeting 4,200 points. Now, this is just an alarm signal, so any traders wanting to get in on the market, I guess it's an alarm signal saying proceed with caution. If we have a look at exactly what happened on the Australian share market today, we did see a good open, and that's because of a strong lead from the US as well as commodity prices overnight. But by the end, by the close, we did see the financial sector lower, the industrial sector lower, the telecom, the information technology, consumer discretionary, the energy sector and the property sector all making losses during the session. In fact, if we have a look at the sectors which actually made gains, outside of the materials sector, which saw a good session with gold prices reaching another record high overnight, the areas that gained were really those defensive areas like utilities, healthcare, as well as consumer staples. So all in all, things not looking too good for the Australian share market. And technically, I guess traders just receiving a little bit of a proceed with caution notice from the market.